What's going on, homies? Welcome back to SFA Vids. You know what I'm saying? Ain't even about a trip. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's chilling. Hope nobody's tripping. Give me a second. We got a bev today. Got some W sips, Powerade, fruit punch. I'm telling you, all these like sports drinks, energy drinks, they always sound like vape flavors. Sound like a bunch of vape flavors. Sound like Nick. It's kind of funny out here in this bitch. 50% more electrolytes versus a leading sports drink. This is giving me flashbacks, and I'll tell you, give me a second. So do you remember when I did the blue Powerade drink review? That was a long, long time ago, back in the OG SFA Vids days, you know what I'm saying? I ain't bad trip. It was a very long time. That's the laundry machine, if you're hearing that. You might hear the treadmill downstairs, you might hear the laundry machine, but I had no other time to do the video. So you just got to deal with it, you know what I'm saying? You guys aren't pussies, you can deal with it, you know what I'm saying? And so it's got 130 calories per bottle. QR scanner there. Not sure what that's all about. Nor do I care, I ain't about to scan it. Oh, my dog's here. I don't know if you can see her, you probably can't. But yeah, I'm not wasting. The lighting is terrible, I understand that. But, it just is what it is. So we're going to go ahead and get right into this. We're going to go ahead and take this beverage, these W sips, and we're going to go ahead and take the cap off. And we're going to go ahead and give it a smell test, and we're going to go ahead and take a sip, and we're going to go ahead and swallow the sip, and we're going to go ahead and give a review, and we're going to go ahead and see how it tastes, and we're going to see if it tastes good, and we're going to see if it is good, and we're going to see if it hydrates you good, and then we're going to go ahead and do some analysis, and then we're going to go ahead and do some review, and then we're going to go ahead and do some distinction, and then we're going to go ahead and end the video. So without further ado, I do in fact suppose it is about time that we go ahead and take this beverage and sip it. Yes sir, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's some W sips right there. That's some W sips. Ain't even about a trip. Oh, that's a good flavor. I'm gonna have to take another sip, and I'm gonna have to swallow the sip. One of the best non-alcoholic bevs. One of the best. One of the best for sure. Pepsi, I think, takes top. I got some Pepsis downstairs. Gonna have to drink them. But yo, here's the facts of this. This tastes good. This is good. This hydrates you good. Meets all three. Would I recommend you go out and get you some of this right here? Yeah, I'd recommend you go out and get you some of this right here. I'd say get you some of this. Can't go wrong with it either way. You can't go wrong with taking this beverage, and you can't go wrong with taking the cap off, and you can't go wrong with taking a smell test, and you can't go wrong with taking a sip, and you cannot go wrong with swallowing the sip, and you cannot go wrong with doing a review, and you cannot go wrong with posting it on YouTube. W sips indeed. I will give this a 5.57 out of 6. That's a good review. Meets all three. It's always nice. It's always a W when the beverages meets all three. Tastes good, is good, hydrate you good. It's always an L when the bev does not meet all three. Like that black raspberry. That drink was just disgusting in so many ways. I ain't bad at trip. That drink was revolting and awful. Worst. I said it before. Worst drink I've ever had, probably. I would not recommend that you go out and get some black raspberry sparkling water. And who the hell drinks sparkling water anyways? Sparkling water is for wimps. Sparkling water is dumb. And you might think you might want beef. We can have beef. This is a big hot take. You know why people drink sparkling water? It's because they're too afraid of sugar. It's because they're too scared to drink Pepsi and Coke and Dr. Pepper. That is why people go to sparkling water, because they want to look cool, and they're too scared to drink regular sugar. And so they drink carbonated water, whatever the hell it's called. So we don't get down with that. We don't get down with sparkling water. We don't get down with booze. We don't get down with drugs. No, we don't actually. And that's pretty much what we don't get down with. A lot I don't get down with. But there's a lot I do get down with, such as this right here. You should really do a review of this. You should really take a sip and swallow the sip. And you should really drink an entire bottle here. You really should. You should drink like a couple of these. They're good. I look like I'm chilling. I'm chilling. These are good. W sips. Really good beverage. 130 calories are worth it. 34 grams of added sugar, that's worth it too. 130 milligrams of magnesium or something like that, that is worth it. Protein, 0 grams, that's worth it as well. 0 grams of fat, that is 100% worth it. 400 milligrams of sodium, that's also worth it. Total carbs, 34 grams. You know, this is all worth it. Everything about this beverage is a W. These are W sips. If you want to get a good beverage, get you some of this right here. You can't go wrong with this either way, you know what I'm saying? This is a W beverage. I would just recommend, I've just been yapping. The reason I'm yapping is just because of how good this beverage is. It's just so delicious. It is just such a W sip that I just got to yap. You know what I'm saying? I've been yapping for the past couple minutes. Appreciate everybody for watching. Appreciate everybody for sticking around. A lot of people, you know, they're too scared to watch YouTube, so they click off the video. They're too terrified. They're petrified bastards, petrified wimps. I know SFA real ones aren't like that. SFA fans ain't like that. You guys are real ones out here. Not a lot of real ones in this world. Gotta be a real one. And when you have W sips, it turns you to a real one. It really does out here in this bitch. Real ones drink W sips. Real ones drink Pepsi. This is not opinion. This is facts. It's backed up by data, personal testimony, personal reference, just W facts in general. This is not opinion. This is not clickbait. This is not cap. This is not bias. This is the truth. So if you want to be a real one, which you really should be, you got to get some W sips, and you got to drink the W sips. You got to take sips, and you got to swallow the sips. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's literally been 6 minutes and 29 seconds, and I can't go wrong with anything out here. I've been yapping, but you're still here watching the videos. That shows that you're an SFA real one. Appreciate it. 50% more electrolytes than the leading sports drink. So the leading sports drink's getting cooked by 50%. That's a W. We're cooking the 50% leading sports. We're cooking the leading sport. Goodness gracious. I'm saying we're frying the leading sports drink by 50%. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. We are not going wrong with anything here. So appreciate everybody for watching. I'll catch you guys. It's been a good, you know what I'm saying.